guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I've never done an intro like this in a while. Today we got obviously the Team of the Year warm-up series, and it brought a ton of content to us here. And it's got all you guys asking a million questions about fodder and the market in general. And well, best case scenario, just like we said in yesterday's video, there's no promo team. We have no promo packs at all either. And we just got literally a ton of SBC content, which means that the market is going to do very, very well. But I want to talk about when to sell fodder. I want to talk about some of the metas and kind of when to buy. Obviously, fodder is the big topic of everybody at the moment. And today we saw a lot of the low tier fodder fly up. And it's because we needed 83 rated squads for the brand new upgrade SBCs that we got today, and that was like the 83 plus something packs. I don't even know what they're called. Let me go find them here. So yeah, it was the position upgrades, which I think are really cool heading into Team of the Year. I think it's actually a really nice dub. But we've seen that a lot of these kind of lower tier cards, 82s, 83s, and some of the 84s have flown up. Each one requires just about the same thing, an 83 rated team, nothing too crazy about that. And it's high chemistry, which means the higher league and nation ones are going to be the ones that end up coming out. Also, EA gave us a free one of this attacker one too, which I recommend you guys save, of course. No need to open it here. We also ended up getting a Team of the Year warm-up challenge, which gave out a rare gold pack, which is pretty cool, which means, again, low-rated fodder gonna fly. And then we also get our Group 1 daily challenge one, which is an objective kind of reward, which means we can get some packs with objectives. Now, if you guys didn't kind of notice the trend of what I was talking about there, I know I just reviewed the content, but everything was a pack reward. Now, most of these packs are a little untradeable, so they won't be supermarket kind of completed. But we're seeing a lot of people dump in tradable cards to complete these SBCs to get untradeable stuff back, which means that they don't have those tradable cards and those cards are off the market. So like, yeah, what does that mean, Spice? Well, quite simply means fodder is going to the moon. If we go ahead and take a look over here on Footbin, we can go ahead and just go to the market tab and you'll see that the index 82, 81, 83 are absolutely skyrocketed up, and it's actually insane how much these cards are all up. I mean, 40% rise here just a half an hour after. We're seeing cards like Golini, Pau Torres, Rakitic that are like 2-3k. Like, it's ridiculous how much these cards are going up. A lot of the Footbin solutions are going crazy. Now, these cards won't stay at these prices, of course. They will come back down, say tomorrow. But if you guys are holding 83s, you guys have these cards that are in some huge profit. It is time to sell your low rated fodder. And it's literally time to go right into high-rated fodder, because high-rated fodder is the next kind of thing to get a huge boost. Of course, we do have the mid-icon pack coming out too later this week. And, you know, obviously high-rated fodder isn't going to explode with SBCs like this out, because obviously they're not needed for anything. And of course, the light died. I'm sorry, very unprofessional YouTube from me. I apologize. But we're going to continue on here in the dark. But with all the player SBCs that we did get, now Gundogan didn't look like the greatest of value. We did get a cool objective card today too, but we didn't get as far as like player SBC and high rated fodder goes. We didn't get anything that really was enticing to people. But we do have obviously the mid-icon player pick coming out later this week, either Sunday or Monday. I don't even know the day of it officially. So high rated fodder is what we are going to be looking to kind of pick up here. And like I said, I'm really a big fan of the high rated cards. I think these are going to be the ones that are needed the most. I was a big fan of, you know, Bruno and Kroos and Lukaku. I said Benzema is a good shout. Benzema's up like 2k already. So if you guys see a dip on these cards today, just as the evening kind of goes on, or tomorrow morning or something, and you guys see these cards start to kind of dip down a little bit, now's the time to kind of pick them up. I think a huge one right here that's kind of down a good amount is Trent. He's down to 20k. He was 22k when the last mid-icon pack came out. He jumped up like 23, I want to say. So guys, I think it's a good shout to pick up this high-rated fodder now, because everyone's attention is away from it. So low-rated guys, you guys can go ahead, take your profit. Stuff is still going to rise up. And of course, there could be SBCs later this week that do push low-rated fodder up a little bit more, but a lot of it's super inflated at the moment. So for me, it's not really worth the risk. But some things to kind of keep an eye out for later this week, of course. We are going to be getting a ton more SBCs as the week goes on. It seems that EA are not going to slow down as far as the moments and the flashback SBCs go. I did say these were going to come out. Now again, they weren't the greatest value. I think this is very expensive for a Gundawan card. He's a very good player in real life, don't get me wrong, and just in FIFA, the card does not look super ideal for that price. Sterling looks to be a pretty decent card as well, but with Team of the Year right around the corner, it's like, I don't know. I don't think people are willing to spend this right before Team of the Year. Hopefully we do get some really cool cards. I hope we get some nostalgic cards heading into the next week, because those are the ones that seem to do good. Like Pato was a very fun SBC. I think a lot of people did complete him just because of, you know, he's a nostalgic player. So I hope we do get some stuff like that, like maybe a PK, maybe you know, a Zlatan, maybe something like that to kind of bring some more hype ahead of Team of the Year. Maybe someone like Denny Alves too, because I think he's in FUT now. But yeah, guys, kind of our game plan heading in, of course, is gonna be that. So with high rated fodder, you're gonna be looking to sell probably the day of, like a few hours after the mid-icon player pick does drop, of course. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's a situation, you know, it's kind of what you have to do at this point. It's kind of the best time to take your profit is going to be right after that. Now, of course, if we do get some more SBCs later this week that are going to be huge too, you might want to hold on longer. But for me, I think it's probably the best shout to do this is to sell once that thing comes out, because again, the market is getting really cleared of supply lately. And I think fodder is going to absolutely explode when that SBC comes out. The high rated fodder is going to do very well. Low rated, we saw how much it's exploded today, especially on Xbox. Like everything has moved and we're only half an hour in. So as more and more people complete those SBCs, you're going to see low rated fodder, so much less supply. Now, of course, guys, like I said, there might be some better SBCs that come out later this week. Regardless, though, there is one date you need to sell by no matter what, and that is going to be next Friday, the 21st. You need to make sure that your fodder is all gone. You sell all of it, because if it is not gone, you will lose a lot of coins, because once Team of the Year gets into packs and people start opening everything they have, you are going to see the market flooded with cards, and everything is going to go down a ton in price. So it's, you know, this fodder is all fun and games and stuff, and people are making a lot of coins, but you need to get rid of it because these cards will come back down. Now, as far as the metas go ahead of this all, really, as I said, I think you should probably get rid of most of them. We're still going to see a dip kind of come in, even the cards that are in packs, out of packs, whatever it might be. I don't see a lot of people really planning on buying cards, really. And rightfully so, everyone's just going to be kind of waiting for Team of the Year. Icon cards, I wouldn't really touch, especially the mid cards with a mid-icon player pick coming out. You're going to see those cards dip down. Of course, in any of the top tier ones, I said to kind of hold off on those ones too. So metas really just, I wouldn't really bother using them or touching them or anything like that. Any of the promo cards as well, not really a need to do anything with those cards either. So guys, yeah, that is pretty much what our week is going to consist of, is just a ton of puzzle SBCs, a ton of objectives and stuff. Try to save your packs, of course. Don't be opening them early. Of course, you want to save them all for Team of the Year and all that, you know, fun stuff. Of course, you know, get the games in, complete the objectives, do all that. It's the best shot you have at preparing for Team of the Year, saving your packs up and all that. Be careful with the market, guys. Sell fodder for next week starts. Stay away from expensive metas. They will probably go down a little bit. So you just want to be cautious of that as far as the mids go and the top tiers, because of course Team of the Year is going to include some really great cards. But if you're unsure about what's going to really happen with this market and you want to know more, check out this video right here on the screen. It'll tell you everything you need to know, the best investments, everything that you guys have a question on in your head right now, it'll be answered in this one. Go check it out.